Hi, you all. Welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a collective reading. Okay, be sure to go check out my Instagram and my Facebook. It's in the description box below. I have a clothing line, so be sure to go check that out and enjoy. Okay, so I have some new decks. I have a new deck. I'm super excited. I really feel like these cards wasn't gonna make it. These decks wasn't gonna make it, but it made it. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the collective energy. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles here. Okay, so I'm hearing you're mad. Okay, Five of Pentacles here. So I'm on some good cushion alcohol. Mike Will, I got some down bitches I can call. I don't know what I will do without y'all. I'm on ball to the day I fall. Yeah, long as my yeah. Okay, Five of Pentacles here. Somebody could be in that energy, in that state here. This could be a Taurus or a vacuum, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here. Cherry in reverse here. I feel like somebody want to stop and look at the fact that somebody don't got no fucking money. They don't got no money. They don't have no reputation. Some shit is not right. Okay, Five of Swords energy and the Ace of Swords here. It is clear that somebody is playing mind games. Somebody playing mind games. Something ain't right. This could be, I feel like you're a witness. Okay, you could be witnessing this. You could be witnessing this. And, you know it is clear that you're playing with me. You're fucking with me. Okay, we have the Tower card coming out here. I'm seeing a Scorpio could have blown some shit up too. This could be something in a battlefield, explosion, explosives. Okay, like a something that you step on something and it blows up, something like that. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. So this is you, like you working on things, you mastering things. You could be mastering. I'm seeing something about your homework. You also are mastering destiny swapping. Okay, you see this spider and the webs, right? Spider webs. Spiders are destiny swappers, and they really go hard. They really are doing well with They do well with flies and nets. Flies and nets, they go annoy the situation, annoy the person here. I'm seeing something about the rats here as well. So you guys could be like, you're doing pretty well, doing pretty good with like lower frequencies here. You're mastering those energies. And we have the Queen of Pentacles here. You're doing really well. You're hanging out, you're chilling here. Now somebody could be your apprentice here and mastering these lower frequencies. Okay. A lot of green and I don't know. I feel like you guys are like noticing something about whatever you're working on. You're noticing something, whatever you're working on. You're like, I'm having fun, but I'm killing two birds with one stone. Over our energy, we have the moon. Okay. I'm not looking at the over our energy either. Okay. King of Swords energy. What you're seeing is an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. Somebody who is somebody or something that you should not be taking serious. Okay, and you see that this is somebody that is overthinking. They're scared. They're nervous. Okay, this could be what they do on their alone time, right? The person they're married to. There's something that whatever they're nervous about, whatever you're noticing, because as you're mastering this lower frequency, you're noticing that somebody is playing around a little too much for them to be married. Okay, somebody is playing around a little too much for them to be going out, and having one-on-one time. Okay, there's too much of what someone is not, saying. Okay, they're not putting their money where their mouth is at. And that could be this energy up here where somebody can't afford, they don't have money, they don't have a good reputation. Maybe this person made it seem like they were very popular. They're not that popular. Okay, Chariot in reverse here, Five of Swords, Ace of Swords here. It's clear that somebody's fucking with you. They're playing the field. And I feel like you're up to something. I feel like you are manifesting something that is going to knock this person back into gear and let people see the true colors of them. Okay, Page of Pentacles is here. Yeah, so you may have an apprentice here that is giving you things. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're keeping some shit, keeping documents, keeping information to yourself here. I feel like you're keeping whatever you found out about a person and or situation to yourself. You're like, it would be wise for me to keep this to myself. But you are eventually going to be telling someone about this, okay? Or, you know, executing some shit. Okay, you're just like, I'm going to say something eventually because, or mention something, or put it in an awkward, put you in an awkward position. Okay, food for thought moment. Okay, we have the star card here. Stars like desperately, I needed to come out. Okay, like star energy. Same around the star energy. Ten of Wands energy. Yeah, desperately I needed to come out, right? Desperately I wanted to come out, right? That's the Ten of Wands here. I was hoping, I really wanted, right? I wanted to make a wish. This person could have went on a journey going to the wishing well. Oh, there's a wishing well that made a wish. Okay. Over energy, we have the Hierophant here. Somebody wanted to, yeah, this could be about somebody's marriage. This could also be about somebody's job, a corporate job, or somebody's system, the way they do things here. It's like, I wanted people to know that something is more, it's harder than what it's, I'm doing more work than I have to. And I feel like you're just the person to talk to about it. Okay, you're just the person to talk to about it. You're just the person to, you know, witness something. Okay, because you have been investigating this person and all this situation for quite some time. You're like, I too agree. And you're like, okay, this is obviously synchronicity, or this just fell on my lap. Okay. Someone's been like in there. They are someone's servant, or they are someone who is an assistant. Okay. They do things for this person and or the situation. Okay, I just feel like this person, whoever this person is here, they don't know that they're speaking to somebody very important. Okay, which is you. We have the Queen of Wands here, and we have Justice here. So you already laid that ass, okay, with a side chick or a side dude here. Somebody could have got locked up too. This Queen of Wands here got locked up. Okay, I'm seeing that this person did their time, but I still feel like this Queen of Wands is still locked up. Okay, over energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles as the over energy. Now, there's an opportunity for this person to get locked up here. I'm getting because this person was selling drugs in places that they weren't supposed to be selling drugs at. But you just like that right there, I'm going to keep that to myself. Okay, because this is a slow energy about why are you so broke? Basically, it's like, why are you so broke when, like, did you do basically the things that you needed to do? Oh, what are you talking about? But nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about like their responsibilities. Did they go to work? Did they pay their bills? They just complain. And I just feel like it's not in a lot of people's ears. Okay, but you, the Queen of Pentacles, you about to make that shit known. Somebody's about to get locked up, or this is about maybe somebody's opportunities to support and resources her resources here. Okay, tell me more about this Queen of Wands energy. King of Wands energy, a partner in crime. So it was a King of Wands and a Queen of Wands that was, you know, shuffling money. Okay, or shuffling opportunities and supports. Okay, this is kind of giving me like a Wolf of Wall Street type shit. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands here. Yeah, because this Queen of Wands had this bright ass idea. Okay, Nine of Cups here, Page of Swords here. This is not even their own shit with the Nine of Cups here and a Page of Swords here. This is not even theirs. These are thieves. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. These are thieves. This is somebody that saw something. This Queen of Wands saw something. They saw what they could get in and fit in. And it was like, ooh, this is my lucky day. And they've been doing this for a while until something actually was a great fit. Okay. This could be something about rain shoes, rain boots. These are thieves. These could be two thieves that are locked up here, or two murderers, or whatever the shit that is. They are still locked up. Okay, we have the Fool here. Clarify, the Fool here is a Ton of Swords. I feel like you are like this Mary Jane, okay, type of character here. Somebody who finds clues. Okay, you're not even on the up and up with your apprentice. Okay, you feel like all that knowledge, all that shit that you know, you want to be an apprentice. Yeah, I don't know about that. You feel like something's off about this apprentice energy too. I feel like you also have like somebody who is your trusted advisor. Like you trust this person a lot. Like I feel like you and this person has a really good relationship here. The vibe that I'm getting with the Four of Pentacles. I don't know if this is like somebody that is your best friend or this person has been around. You never had a problem with them. Like this person has never been moving like the way you feel like this apprentice energy is moving. Okay, like you feel like something off with them. And they're mastering all these lower frequencies and the vibration. I mean, like you could do it. It's just that, you out there celebrating and showing your face. So you need a help. I'm hearing you need government assistance for some of y'all. Okay. Excuse me. And with the Four of Pentacles here, I feel like you just like, yeah, I'm going to keep that to myself here. But this person with the Four of Pentacles, they see that somebody is going through, they see that this could be your client or this could be the person that could be coming to you and opening their fucking mouth about what's going on with this marriage or institution. Y'all just racking up evidence or documents. Y'all just racking up information. Y'all studying the Queen of Wands, a side chick or side dude, and their partner. Somebody who had this big ass idea or overly sexual, they have too much sex. It's not too much sex. They are very passionate. They're very curious. They thrive. They're driven, They want to go out and go do things, explore type shit. I feel like a lot of people are dropping from heaven is what I'm getting. The Strength card here. Let's get one more card. And the Hermit. Yeah, these are a lot of people that are getting kicked out of the facility. Okay, kicked out of a situation here. And you're coming in and people don't know that you actually want to know more about the facility or someone's marriage. Okay, because it's like, I'm hearing something about Denial River by Joji. Okay. Denial River, Denial, whatever it is. What's the Strength card here? The Death card here. Somebody landed gracefully. And clarifying the Hermit here is the Knight of Pentacles here. This is you, but also getting something slowly. There's so much shit happening right now. This could be also something about like a battlefield too as well. Like a lot of things are sparking off, but there's a lot of shady shit that's going on. Like different people are having different pieces of the story about the same institution and or the marriage or the same country. Okay, I'm not really getting a country, I'm getting an institution and or marriage. Okay, like people, you're piecing the puzzles together with an institution and or a marriage. Okay, that's what's going on here. And I feel like you guys are like, okay, so what does a Queen of Wands, what does a King of Wands have to do with the situation if they're already locked up or they have been locked up or they're about to get locked up? Okay, they're about to get locked up, or there's just like, just throwing, shuffling things around, this feng shui energy. You guys want to know, like, why would this institution or this marriage be in connections with this side chick or this side dude? I don't know. Let's figure that out. Let's see. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. This is about providing. This is your counterpart. Maybe you guys don't know that your counterpart is onto some shit. This could be the father of your child here, the mother of your child. This could be the manager. Some of you guys, the manager may be cool with you here, and you may come to find out that you keep going to the manager, and the manager is like, some Rose, where's the keys? Rose, where's the keys? But the manager knew about the whole entire shit the whole entire time. You just was on the outside talking about Rose, where's the keys? Rose, where's the keys? Type shit. If you haven't been in a situation like that, that's real talk. Let me say. Okay, that's real talk. The devil. This is sex, drugs, money. This is a supplier. Somebody who could supply this marriage and or this institution. Sex, drugs, money, passion, lust. The things that this Queen of Wands or this this King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, what they crave, that's what they're in the mood for. That's what that situation is. Over in energy, you have the Seven of Cups here. They're suppliers. What do you want? You want fire, you want star, you want aura, you want rainbows, you want the dove, you want plant, you want marbles. You know, Two of Cups energy. They in business together. This could be two drug dealers. I'm here, somebody named is Pat and Sally. This is suppliers. I ain't even gonna hold you. This could be two hoodlings. I ain't even gonna hold you with the King of Wands and the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. And I will say the Queen of Wands is definitely the ones who got the big ass, bright ass ideas. Okay, because this person is like, we supplying, we dealers out here. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening. And the King of Cups here, this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, they got a good head on their shoulder. They like, I see, I understand. Okay, Nine of Swords here, it's making them worry. I feel like they worry because they're really in love with this Queen of Wands energy, since they got these big ass, brightest ideas. This King of Cups is in love with this Queen of Wands energy. King of Wands is just like, I'm having a great time since business is booming type situation. It is like, with the devil here, there's this difference because you guys could be in the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy, but this one is like, we don't do much, right? It's sex, drugs, money, okay? But the devil here, instant gratification. I lick, you lick. Let me see what's going on with your energy in this read, okay? Four of Swords here. You're thinking about, let me see. Knight of Cups here. And the Lovers, Two of Pentacles. You could be in a relationship. You could be inquiring about, I wouldn't say a Gemini, but some of you guys, it could be a Gemini. So I just feel like this is in the wrong position. Something about dolphins here, telepathic connection here. You could be connecting with a Gemini here. But anyways, you guys are like trying, I'm not really sure what you're trying. Let me clarify this. Clarify the Three of Wands in reverse. The Lovers. Because your counterpart is not next to you. But I feel like you're slowly coming up upon your counterpart. Because you go from the Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and then you go to the Knight of Pentacles. Right after that, the King of Pentacles is coming out. So something about your counterpart, they working on something and they doing it very quietly. Okay, and they may not have the juice or the assets or something to make something happen. Okay, so there could be like a backdoor type situation. Okay, with the King of Wands here and the King of Wands here and the Queen of Wands. Okay, confirmation. So the Spirit is like, yes, a backdoor. Remember, somebody don't got no money, they don't got no assets, so they join in the circus in the backdoor type situation. Okay, but you don't know what to do. Because maybe you're doing all this to get, your counterpart's attention, or you want to know what's going on. You want to know where your other counterpart is at when you are in this, business on energy here, or this mom energy. You guys could be like very confident in business assets, resources. You guys are very generous, very smart, brilliant. You want to know somebody who's in that energy, okay? You could be interested. You could have somebody like that, but they're not like that. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands here. I wasn't expecting for your energy to be like this. Okay, an Australian person, somebody from London, or who has that accent, like an accent here. It doesn't have to be Australian or London, but I do have an Australian or London accent that will come out from time to time. But with the Nine of Wands energy and the Page of Wands here, you're tiptoeing about making or changing your love interest. you are not going to be interested in, the whereabouts of your King of Pentacles as much. You are going to be interested in maybe like the King of Cups has a thing for the Queen of Wands. You may be interested in a King of Wands. But the King of Wands likes to be around. They like to be known. They like to help people, be generous and everything. Seven of Cups though. Yeah, this is definitely like stemming from supplying. So first you may see the supply, but you don't know it's coming from, the side chick or the side dude energy. Okay? This supplying shit, I'm not gonna lie, if somebody's supplying some shit, that shit trash. And we're gonna hold you with the Five of Cups here. It's a disappointment. Okay? Somebody weed bad or some shit is trash. Two of Swords here. And it's giving like, I'm hearing Copernicus. It's giving like two as well. With the Two of Swords here. It's giving like somebody should never been in this business anyways. They don't want to be in this business anyways. But that's given, it's the King of Wands energy. Because the Queen of Wands energy, King of Cups was there. And also what I didn't say about the King of Cups here, this is somebody that likes the Queen of Wands here, but he be getting close and the Queen of Wands be like, no, I'm going to get my people on you. But she like him too. She feeling him too. Or he feeling him too. This Queen of Wands is feeling him too. Because I see the same energy, the same format, but just different cards, right? This is a King of Wands that knows that they weed or they shit is whack, right? So they like, oh, what am I going to do? I shouldn't be in this game anymore. That's when you fall in their lap and they're like, you know what? This will be my way out. Now the Queen of Wands, she's really passionate. She's in the game. You know what I'm saying? She the thoughts, right? She the thoughts. And, sometimes in situations, the King of Cups, they could take the abuse, the push and pulling energy. Okay, they could take the push and pulling energy. And so they pushing and pulling and they're being abused by the Queen of Wands. And once they see that the King of Wands is not for it, it's either she gonna leave or he gonna leave. Is she gonna leave or not she gonna leave. She gonna leave or she gonna stay. Because it's like if the King of Wands is bailing, I like this energy. But the King of Cups is still gonna be in love with the King of Wands, with the Queen of Wands. You know what I'm saying? So it really is like, you may be like, oh, like the King of Cups is dumb with the Queen of Wands, like da 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 da, blah 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 blah. The Queen of Wands should be going to jail. I ain't even gonna hold you, not the King of Wands, because the King of Wands probably like had the idea, but the Queen of Wands is the one that's pushing all the drugs, all the ideas, improving the drugs, improving all the instant gratification. Like they're the one that's the push, they the plug. Yeah, not they man, it's not the King of Wands. Yeah, they're the plug. And it's excessive. Like you might as well just put your whole fucking name on every fucking building and say you the plug. Like that shit crazy. But I am seeing that their counterpart is thinking about getting out of the game. Because they just like, and you fall right into their lap and they're like, okay, I kind of like you. I kind of like, I see. And you're just like, yeah, like, don't you like me? And I see that this person's looking back at their girl or looking back at their man and it's just like, you are so dedicated to the drug game. You know what I'm saying? Or to like this sex, drugs, money. You so addicted to like this power, this seductive nature. Like you so addicted. You live and breathe that shit. They're going to dub this bitch. They're going to dub them or just be like, I'm a tiptoe with you collective. That's why we got the lovers here. I'm a tiptoe and you tiptoeing too because the King of Pentacles. It was like, where the fuck is your King of Pentacles, though? I feel like the King of Pentacles is like, bitch, I am homeless. I don't got shit. So the more y'all in love here, the more I could just get more information. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got shit. And this the Queen of Wands, she gonna be mad. Or he gonna be mad and she gonna feel some type of way. Because, she's not gonna care that he gonna leave or he's leaving at first. But then she gonna get mad when she's like, because I'm seeing him playing on the game, like, looking at that person looking up and then like looking back down and they're like, though, like, where you going though? Like they frustrated on the game, like, where you going though? Like, what's up with you? Like, and then she getting mad. The Queen of Wands is getting mad because he hooking up with you. You in the Queen of Cups energy, I feel. He hooking up with you. Or she hooking up with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, and there's nothing that this bitch could do to change it because it's so deep. And the King of Wands wasn't even in that shit like that. So like, I don't know. It just kind of seemed like it's kind of faded at this point. But let me see about the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands, the Empress energy. They may end up getting pregnant, and you look at this person. They're so hilarious. Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. The bitch will give this person an opportunity and a job, but still push their ass away. This person is, I'm not gonna lie, I don't say the R word, but this person's retarded. This person is somebody that's like, carry my books, and they carry their books no problem. This is giving Halloween Town. Seven of Pentacles is here too, and the High Priestess, and they're getting cheated on with the High Priestess and the Seven of Pentacles. It's strings attached to this institution. It's strings attached to the Seven of Pentacles. They don't really like this guy. They don't like this guy. They don't like this girl. This is convenience. I'm not gonna hold you. What's going on with the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles? What's going on with y'all energy with this person? Two Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups here, and the Five of Cups here. I should have never done this. I'm confused. This is like cheating. As soon as I come to my senses, and we have the World here. Damn. I kind of want to put that back in the deck, but it's like, let me get some more cards on that. Wait a second. Let me see. Let me pull some more cards on that. Ooh, 3 cards. Gotcha. Okay, Hierophant energy, Knight of Swords energy, and Magician. This is starting over. Starting over and saying that, no, I'm serious. I'm serious this time. Okay. Oh, look who it is. The King of Pentacles. Wow. Look who it is. The King of Wands turns into the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles was around. There are two, you know what? If you've been here, I've been talking about 2 males, 2 energies, 2 women that is attracted to you. Okay? This is where this is coming from. There are 2 males, 2 guys, 2 women. There are 2 people that's attracted to you. It's a King of Wands and a King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles has always been there. I ain't even gonna hold you, which is kind of creepy because you don't got no fucking money, no reputation, and you've been there. You know I'm looking for your ass. They've always been there. This person means no harm, and they still in love with you. They love you so much. And the King of Wands, but I'm saying, I'm not gonna lie, it is equivalent and maybe a little bit more heartfelt from the King of Pentacles, but you will see it as an equal amount of love with the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. This is that, like, you know, the language, the vibration, the frequency of the universe. While this person is like this fucking old ass hag thinking that, oh, with the Seven of Pentacles, you know, bitch, hold my books. You know, like, okay, I'll hold it. Seven of Pentacles, that's crazy. They're not even in the game anymore, and they still moving funny with this person. They still moving funny with this person. And then when they not moving funny with this person, they be the ones to defend this person. Like, no, what are you talking about? I want to give them this opportunity. What are you saying? No. Like, I can really tell. Like, people, like, we all know that person's dumb. Confirmation. We all know that person's dumb. This person's weird. But yeah, this person's like, oh no, maybe this person, they did cheat on you. And maybe there was like, yeah. You know, with the World here being the over energy, this was like the last bit of the chapter. So you got in before the chapter was about to end. And let's just say it was like in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? And then with the Hierophant and the King of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Magician here, this is somebody that's like, I'm going to really work on being like serious. I'm going to really work on this connection. I'm going to really work with me and you. I'm going to really put in roots and say, like, I want to take you serious. Like, they really, oh, shit. I'm not going to hold you. You know what I'm saying? This is, wow. Okay, can I get an extra card for this energy? I don't want to use this as an extra card, but we have the Fates. Like I said, this is a confirmation too. It's fated for this King of Wands and this Queen of Wands to like separate, because the King of Wands is not really about, like, they about that life, but they don't really care about the sex, drugs, and money. They don't really care. They don't care about the sex, drugs, and money. They want to be in a marriage. They want to be serious. They want to settle down. This King of Cups here and this Queen of Wands here, they probably don't want to get married, and they probably will get married because it's just a lusty attraction thing, okay? This Queen of Wands don't give a fuck about the King of Swords, about the King of Cups. I feel like they're just with them because they're aggressive, feed, fight, for, type shit. We have soulmates here. Feed, fight, for, okay? Hold my books. Do this, do that. They'll fight. And this person will fight about money, opportunity, and everything. They will feed, fight, person will end up being pregnant, or this could be this person's mother with the Empress here. Okay, it's just like T T T E E. Okay, and with fates and the soulmates here, I feel like there can only be one fated soulmate, and that's between you, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Okay, like, and I'm not gonna lie, this can actually be your twin flame. Okay, there could be something about, like, because they said that there's 2 twin flames and you can have like 3 twin flames, right? So that's you and 2 other people, or you and somebody else. Okay, and guess who's aware of this? The King of Cups. If the King of Cups know your story, they like, you either have 2 twin flames or you have 3 of them. Like, y'all all 3 twin flames here, or it's one. It's you have 2, which is you and somebody else. King of Cups, I'm not gonna lie, they're gonna keep fighting for this person. But they just feel like this person is too much. Like, they too much to handle. They too much bullshit. I feel like the King of Cups is going to try to have feelings for you or like you and shit like that. Or, like, being his lovers or imitate, the energy. And it's not going to work out. They can be like, oh, I'm used to, like, bitches being annoying. I'm used to bitches, like, having strings attached to the investment and shit like that. With the 7 of Pentacles. That's what I'm used to. I'm not really into that authentic and, oh, you really love me, rose colored glasses, oh my god, tell me what my heart is inside, my heart true light. I'm not into that shit. Okay, it just be like, I like them rough bitches, I like fighting, I like when a bitch is telling me to hold her books, and they'll do it. They'll really do it. It's sad, but I mean, listen, hey. Oh yeah, we never even talked about this Hierophant energy. I'm not gonna lie. It's Hierophant energy. Wait, that's how the energy be though. Somebody's marriage and the Hierophant energy. That's how it be. That's what you probably talking about. But you probably was only investigating some shit because you was like, where's my man? Where's my counterpart? Where he at? And he was always there. He was never where you thought he was at or she was at. He was always there, falling in love with you, admiring you, and just always on my mind, always on my mind. You've been making me feel like I'm always on my mind. And then the King of Wands popped up and he was like, okay, I'm here. Somebody is French. This person's a French man. Okay, tell me more about this Hierophant, this institution. So I'm like, what happened to them? I mean, sneaky. Queen of Cups here and a Page of Cups. Well, you're going to know all about this shit. You're going to know all about this shit when these 2 men, these 2 women, or these 2 people into your life. Yeah, this is an introduction. You wanted to know, you're about to know. And you know who going to put you on? The person that's so in love with the King of Wands, with the Queen of Wands here. This person, don't fall in love with their ass. Don't fall in love with them. This could be somebody's brother too. Don't fall in love with them, because this person, they would do it. And they'd be like, oh, I don't like the Queen of Wands. I don't like the Queen of Wands. Oh, When the Queen of Wands is somebody that they like that rough shit. They like all that shit. Okay? Some of you guys, this could have been your ex-boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend. It's kind of sound like the King of Cups is the ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend in this deck. Okay? And they supposed to, and this is your counterpart here. Y'all both guessed, okay? Because the King of Cups, my voice got deep. That made me mean something for y'all. Okay? Also too, this could be somebody that be having a bitch voice, and then they have like a a deep ass Debo voice. What the fuck is wrong with you? If you don't go back to having a resting bitch voice, you're like, the fuck out of here with your creepy ass. Anyways, King of Cups here. This person's not invited to the party, but because like you showed up or you're the new shiny toy, like in Twilight Bella, right? This is somebody that's showing you around. They only come around when they're supposed to show you around. Your true lover is the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. You guys could have gotten a relationship with somebody like this here, but then they went to a side chick, a side dude. That bitch ratchet, and she probably stink, and or he probably stink. Drop out of college, high school, babies, wedlock, all that shit here. That's the type of motherfuckers that they fucking deal with. That's they bitch. And the Queen of Cups, you come in at a time where you're like, oh, this is new. I've never seen this over here. Like, this is new territory. Okay? Page of Cups energy, you know, you're saying hi. Maybe you bring somebody with you here, a friend of yours. And then the rest is history. It was fate. It was like love at first sight between these two men, okay, or these two women here, okay? Right behind the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles is here, and we have Temperance here. This person was groomed, okay, to learn how to look privileged, learn how to, you know, show you around. And what's going on with the Queen of Wands here? That bitch taking care of that baby. Oh, when you gonna be home, Byron? You know, oh, hold my books. Okay, you want me to pick you some and buy me some food? Or Sprucia type shit. Buy me some food. Buy me some Dunkin' Donuts. Buy me some Burger King. Buy me some McDonald's. Okay, the fuck? Take it too long. Where did you get your job? Like, da 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 da. And that's the type of bitch that they are. And that's probably why they bitch ass be so quiet. Okay, because they're like, that's the type of bitch that I am. But that person's home, patting, all that extra shit here. But the King of Wands, they groom them. They groom them to take care of themselves, be patient with themselves, and look good. They also groom them to, you know, they also groom them to pay attention to you. Okay, to pay attention to people and girls and guys like you at the same time. Okay. See, King of Wands energy, and we have the Emperor. Damn, I told you what I said. I told you. I told you. We have the Ace of Cups here, all seeing eye here. Pay attention. And when she or he comes around, that's when it's going to be love at first sight. Okay, period, Pooh. Let me put this down. That's what's going on. Period, Pooh. And you know what? If the side chick, not the side chick, but King of Cups here, I should do more readings like this often. And you know what? With the Nine of Pentacles here, Five of Wands here, it's a lot of sneaky shit. You know why? Because the King of Cups is doing shit that they shouldn't be getting into. Okay, they have a child here, right? And this person is thinking about all the fun times when they was hanging out with you here. Seven of Swords here, Five of Wands here. Somebody fighting, this person being funny. Maybe this person got you pregnant. This person, they doing shit they not supposed to be doing. Okay. This is a showing guy. This person showed you around town and shit like that. This person showed you around town. This is the type of guy, the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands here. This is the type of guy that is probably like, you feel like it's out of your league. Okay. But I'm seeing you and somebody else was like looking at the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. And you may feel like this person is out of your league here. I'm seeing the King of Pentacles is looking elsewhere here. So they probably don't even see you coming, while the King of Wands, they see you. They like, yo, groom this and that and third. Now the thing is, if they with somebody else here, they're not supposed to be with nobody else. So this is like the jock guy, the super hot guy, super hot girl. They're not supposed to be with nobody else. If they with somebody, that's the wrong, that's a whole can of worms. So they somewhere here. Okay, they somewhere here. And even if somebody that you with here, like, I'm not gonna hold you. If you was with the King of Cups here, you safe, because this person was showing you around. It's like some, you know, Whitney Houston fell in love with the bodyguard type shit. You safe, right? The bodyguard ended up dying. That's a good thing in the movie, right? You end up going to the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands here, right? If they went with I mean, that's excusable. That's understandable. So you safe. But like I said, if the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands is with somebody, then they either with the Queen of Cups and this person is getting to know you, Okay. They either the Queen of Wands here, and this bitch is liking the person, they liking the servant. Okay. If this person is the Queen of Pentacles, they want to know where their counterpart is at. But at the end of the day, they gonna find out that this person's in love with you. Everything, it goes back to you. And you'll know too, because that bitch is always late. That bitch is always late. Like, she always wondering about you. I'm not gonna even. She always wondering about you. She always thinking about you. She always like, all right, so who's this mysterious girl? Who's this mysterious guy? Like, everybody's chatting about or talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what that shit is. Even if you're the ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, like, it doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, it's like, who does this King of Wands have in a heart the most? Like, who is the light as a feather? That's the type of situation. That's what the situation is. It's like a Cinderella. Like, who is the king? Who's the king or the prince in love with the most? And at the end of the day, it's you. If it was a choice between you and this person here, they'll probably choose the person that they with here. But I mean, like, in their heart, this is what this is about. It's about fate. Something was fated to happen. You were first, okay? You were first, and then everybody else that started coming around, like the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, and they started switching and shit like that. That's when fate comes in. Everybody remembers you. They remember you. They remember how it felt. Either it was sorrow, either it was happiness here. You were always in their hearts. It's a warm spot. And like I said, if these King of Wands, because I'm going to tell you something, since this is faded and soulmate energy, they're supposed to stay single, okay? This King of Wands energy, this King of Pentacles, they're supposed to stay single and stay in this element. Especially the King of Wands being in the Emperor energy, that just says that the King of Pentacles is in the Emperor energy. King of Pentacles is right next to the Emperor. They're supposed to stay in this element. So the jock guy, the jock boy, the jock girl, whatever, they're supposed to talk to somebody. They're supposed to talk to the Queen of Cups here, all the queens, and be like, oh yeah, like, okay, cool, you're not it, whatever, whatever. Meet you, Queen of Cups here. They're like, oh, you're it. Okay, and yeah. Wow, this is so, talk about like Anastasia. Like, I feel like this is like you coming back, like Anastasia. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like, King of Cups, they're very envious, very jealous. Because they're like, "Ugh, I'm with this stink hoe. And yeah, I like bitches like this, but it's like, everybody all up in the castle living in fucking paradise. And this bitch want me to pick up fucking McDonald's for her or McDonald's for him. King of Wands is like, remember, you the servant guy. You the one that show people around. Remember your place, okay? They ain't saying nothing, because they like, I do not want that hoe, even though that bitch is my counterpart. That bitch want me. I don't want that bitch. You know? Yo, personality is coming through all the way here. Like, you know, I do not want that bitch. I'm here pregnant out of wedlock and all. They really despise their counterpart. And that's why they married the King of Cups here. They like, yeah, I know. But you not mad that I took your bitch though? Like, they're like, nope, because that Queen of Cups, that's the girl you with everybody that want to be with. You know what I'm saying? Like, here, yo, facts, yo. Like, that bitch coming out of the sea, and it's like, well, damn, why you look like that? You know? But it's like, you start talking, you start moving accordingly. They're like, damn, like, I could tell. Like, the divine was like, bitch, look ugly because you going to look beautiful. Like, damn. Like, oh my God, that's how deep it is. That's how deep it is for real. You coming in, faded. Love at first sight. It's just locked. Set in stone. Wasted. Like, you know, oh my God, for real. And I get an exit card for the Nine of Pentacles. We have Yang, masculine energy, divine masculine here. They taught this person. We have the tribe. Exactly. I told you. 18, happy. I told you. They told this motherfucker to be flexible. They told this person to watch out for girls like you. Like, you know, make sure you bring a bitch home like this. Make sure you bring the divine feminine home like this. Bring home that one. Okay? Even if the family or situation didn't like your ass, subconsciously, they were talking about this one. Because if they didn't like you, but you always have a soul spot in their heart, they was groomed, they was trained to bring home a woman like you or a man like you. That's why you're always rememberable, because you are the heart. You are what the universe and history they've been looking for, okay? You will not be a slave anymore if you're like this, okay? This is how you get them free papers to not be a slave, okay? Like, that shit crazy. And you're not supposed to be taking this shot with the King of Cups at, or you're not supposed to be liking nobody's brother, no nothing, honey. You don't even pay attention to the ass, because you're like, you just show me everything. You just show me around. Then boom. I don't know what happens here, but I feel like two of these people are just going to be loving you, not competing. They just love you. And, you know, they may also blend into being in one, and one just may stay single for the rest of their motherfucking life, because it's obvious that the King of Pentacles won. This is feeling like, it's kind of feeling like, you ever seen Rain? Okay, you ever seen Rain here? And, you know, his bastard brother, he was into paganism and everything. I feel something crawling up my leg, like a hand crawling up my leg. Somebody doing something. Curse that shit. But he was a bastard. He was always in love with her. And, you know, there was this thing between her and him. You know what I'm saying? And Francis knew. So they all three had this thing, you know. But Francis didn't like him. He always kept his guard up because he's like, I know you like my wife. But no, but he put his life on the line for Mary. Spoiler alert. He put his life on the line for Mary. He did paganism. He did all that, you know, to help her, to protect her. He didn't convert. He made sure he was a protector, like bodyguard type situation. Could be this King of Cups here, but I feel like it's in the wrong energy, because somebody needs to go home, back to the woman, back to the bitch that be, you know, telling them what to do, and they be doing it. Okay, that's what they need to go back home to somebody like that. And the person, if you find that the King of Cups is in this energy, don't do that. Don't stop doing something, okay? Okay, because not it. One of these men, one of these women are supposed to be the one that I'm going to protect you. And if one of these men are in the energy of I'm going to protect you, something may be swapped, because Spirit is like, you're not a protector. You are the one to be the lover. Okay, you're the one that's supposed to get married. You're the one. Okay? Because I feel like somebody, oh, you know, I'm just chilling. Nope. It's you. It's you, or the King of Wands or the King of Pentacles. I don't know, because the classic could be different, because the way how I'm seeing it is something about like double dutch, the Two of Pentacles. Sometimes in this lifetime it's the King of Pentacles. Sometimes in this lifetime it's the King of Wands. Y'all taking turns, okay? It's something about the scales of justice. It's just twin flames. Y'all like to, like kids, like little fireballs or some shit like that. Y'all like kids. Y'all like to play around. But in this lifetime, y'all can also do this in different months and chapters and stuff like that. But in this lifetime, y'all like to like seesaw. Y'all like to play. And because this is something on the physical plane here, serious shit hit the fan. So it don't be looking like y'all playing around, but y'all playing around. Two fireballs, just like two kids. 3 kids, okay? So very deep, very intense. I'm gonna get a tea leaf, and then we're gonna end it, okay? We have younger woman dealing a relationship with a younger woman. Somebody could be getting married or romance in business. That's a lot right there. I saw a man. So this man with the ring, okay, something about a tiger woman. Dealings or relationship with their younger women here. I'm getting nervous. I got really nervous. Okay, so ring, marry, Amari could be important. Okay, a marriage will take place. You know, also keep in mind too, because I feel like something about your sister or somebody that's like a sister energy, they may end up taking your energy, taking all your shit. And I'd be the person that you be like trusting the most. They're going to end up taking all your shit. They take your man, marriage, but what's meant for you is meant for you. And I mean, they would quickly divorce this person and marry you and be like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I married the wrong sister. I didn't know I married the wrong energy. I'm so sorry. Okay. We have ring here. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. And we have love, astral house. Okay. You could be a younger woman. Listen, you're youthful. Over in energy, we have younger man. There you go. There you go. All right. Okay. Where this shit came from? I don't even know where I put this card at. Did I put this on top? Yeah. Right behind that, we have Aquarius. So somebody could be an Aquarius here. Guarantees success here. This seems a little like a gift. And we have older man here. So somebody could be a younger man and the other one could be an older man. And you're a younger woman. This could be also energy too as well. One of them is an Aquarius and the other one, card is coming out here, is somebody that's a financial pincher. So the financial pincher is the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles is the older man. Okay, this person could be older in energy, and also the King of Wands could be younger in energy. But it could be swapped. Okay, so just look at this as energy. But I see that this person is going to have guaranteed success here, and they have involvement with the law. This King of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, but these two people are not supposed to be in a relationship. So, exit card here. We have Dark Man. So, Spirit is getting real specific on who this person is. Okay. Dealing in a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. So, this person could have dark energy, or they could have dark complexion, a darker complexion, or they have like dark hair. Okay. Over in energy, we have bag hair. So, something important such as a new job or a raise. Why do I feel like that's synchronicity? Somebody could study dark energy, but believe in God. They're not atheists. Okay. They could be a darker man. This could be a black man. It could be somebody dark in complexion. Okay. Or this is somebody who has dark hair. Clarify dark man. Here we have bold, plenty of material things. Why do I feel like I'm hearing let's go to the park? Let's go somewhere they might discover us. Maybe we'll go too far. We just don't care. Let's make love. Some of you guys here, these two, the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles, they may know each other. Okay, keep that in mind. They may know each other. They watching us. They're watching you, studying you. And they'll let this counterpart of yours just glazing and gliding. And they're like, does she know that this King of Cups is supposed to be with a ratchet bitch? And that person don't got no money and you need to go to someone like us? Why do I feel like this dark man is not the King of Wands nor the King of Pentacles? I'm hearing exactly. Why do I feel like this person is not it? This dark man could be actually the King of Cups. Okay? This person could be finding a job or getting a raise at work. I think you need to continue shooting. You need to continue like following that frequency. Okay, following that frequency. Yo, somebody's King of Cups here, like they bitch is just like watching your whole story. They watching your whole story. They like, that's what I would do, but you know, I'm destined, I'm fated to be down here. So anyways, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it is. I'm hearing right, like, but they just like, I would just, you know, you need to, these men need to be single. They're not supposed to be in a relationship. And if they're in a relationship, you need to like, because this is energy, like you need to catch the wheel of fortune. Okay, so if you met somebody and they were single and y'all was fucking around or some shit like that, then that's most likely your person. But if you messing with somebody and they was in a relationship and they get together, that's not your person. Okay, that's the King of Cups person and the Empress energy, or the Queen of Wands energy, however you want to call it. Okay, the Queen of Wands is also pregnant. And the Queen of Wands is also the Empress by the pregnancy. That's why she's the Empress. You know, or this is somebody that likes threesomes. Okay, like, you know, they like threesomes. They like to fertilize. They could be dry in business too as well. That's a hoe. That's a prostitute. That's an escort. That's whatever. Maybe not an escort. That's a prostitute. That's a hoe. That's somebody that is, you know what I'm saying? Because the Queen of Wands is not the Empress, right? The Queen of Pentacles is. She has her own business, her children. She's confident. She knows a lot of people, resourceful. She knows lucrative information. Okay. She could get you somewhere. She could really show you some things. Okay. It's knowledge, information. Okay. But the Queen of Pentacles is known to have a stash in her own business and luxury. She is luxurious as a motherfucker. And I'm not talking dressing like them hoochie mamas. I'm talking about like her energy is actually what's inside is outside. Okay. So that bitch got money or she is luxurious. You could tell. Okay. It's kind of like somebody's FaceTime went off. Anyways, yeah, this dark man energy is the King of Cups here, and they need to be single. They need to be single, and male or female or opposite sex here, and this is like a proper date. This is somebody, I don't know if you meet guys like this, but I met a couple of guys like this where you feel like you're ugly and they're like, I don't think you're ugly. I think you're perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be meeting some hot ass motherfuckers. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, it's like, you know, I think this guy is out of my league. Like, you know, like type shit. I think this girl's out of my league, but then they don't think there's nothing wrong with your ass at all. When you get there and you get on a date or you get with this person, you'll see that this person don't see you that way. They don't, you know, they be like, okay, yeah, you can always get that fixed. Like, you can always do this. You know what I'm saying? But then with getting there is nerve wracking. You're just like, it's a lot. You know, that's his energy. The King of Cups is not like that. It's like, oh, that's cute. Like, you're funny. Like, that's that. That's that one. Okay. Oh, we could be serious. We could do this. We could do that. King of Cups normally gets into a relationship quicker, okay, because they're like a sweetheart. And the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, they're a little slower in time, okay, a little slower in time, okay. But anywho's, they're supposed to be single, and this person's supposed to be asking you questions, and you're the right one, so you guys got in, and it's a frequency thing. It's a frequency vibrational thing. Okay, so once they drop and they show interest in that person, you need to, like, you know, start, you know what I'm saying? Because it's really quick when it's on that vibrational frequency. Now, if you go in the future and you end up meeting your permanent person, this energy does not pertain to you, because you would be watching like divine feminine, divine masculine energy, and there will be no karmics. Okay, and the energy that I tap into or have been tapping into, there's no karmics. There's only like problems in terms of like problems with it, like the sink. It's like stuff inside of the household, like the sink is a problem, the water's a problem, okay, the fucking toilet's a problem. Like, that's your person never leaving you. So y'all will be talking about like, and they don't have emotional problems with each other. Y'all don't have emotional problems with each other. So there's really nothing to talk about. Like, you guys is on a journey with tarot or just an oracle energy. It's pretty much about like, you know, so it's like an energy checkup, okay? Like, what's going on in the universe today? Okay, type shit. Or like, you know, is this person interested in me because I got a wife and I really love my wife? It's like type shit. It's like short conversations, like a little pick me up type situation. Okay. So yeah. All right. So that's all that I have for you. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, share, look in the description box below. Say that to all of you. Check out my Instagram. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye.